welcome back to the Macro Gamer channel. My name is Mark Cassingham. Today we're going into our Sword portfolio weekly numbers for week number 7. This is as of today, August 31st, 2025, on Sunday. So this is our second portfolio. Our Shield portfolios are first, the Sword portfolios are second. So an overview, this is the Weapons of Finance strategy. This is the Sword portfolio for the strategy. This is the ancillary portfolio. So the Shield portfolio is the primary. This one's ancillary, so it's meant to support the Shield portfolio. This is a offensive strategy. It's focused on long-term and high growth potential, aggressive volatility and risk. And we target focus sector investments, targeted stock opportunities, and streamlined management. So this is the more volatile portfolio, highly volatile. So currently our portfolio's net worth as of week number 7 is $175.55, with a gain of $16.35, with a market return of positive 13.42%. So this is our weekly data as of week number 7. So this is just the past 7 days. Our total gain is $1.55, and our money weighted return is positive 0.89%. Our monthly data for week 7 over the past 30 days has been a gain of $11.61 and has a money weighted return of positive 7.99%. And then we have our all-time data, because this is short-term portfolio so far for week number 7. So this is going back to July 11th when we opened the portfolio. We have a gain of $16.35 and a money weighted return of positive 13.42%. So that's our all-time data. Now we have our weekly percentage numbers for week number 7. So on the right, we have our target weighting. So we have our ARK ETF, which is a collection of stocks in the ETF at 20%. And then we have our 10 single stocks, all at individually 8%. So 20% of the portfolio is in the ARK ETF, and the other 80% of the portfolio is spread equally across all 10 stocks. So those are weekly numbers. We have Village Farms as the standout at 10.49%, although Rocket Lab's right behind it at 9.55%. These are numbers for the week, so the past 7 days. Then we have our portfolio monthly percentages for the past 30 days. Village Farms earnings just blew the fucking lid off the fucking expectation, so it's up 136.56%. It's mostly a cannabis company now. It's kind of transitioning for agricultural stock, but it's doing quite well. And then the all-time percentage returns for the past 7 days, still Village Farms at the highest at 161.06%. So it's doing the best. And then we have no transactions. So now we can look at our stock's performance. So we have our ARK ETF. So going back here to the Trump's 90-day pause off tariffs, ARK ETF shot up. And then around July 18th, it's kind of peaked and it's just been going sideways. So it really just hasn't been doing much ever since July 18th. It's been going kind of sideways. Then we have our SMR stock, which is our energy sector stock pick. It's gone up from, again, the 90-day pause, and then it's hit this peak around July 28th, and then it's come down. So then we have Consolidated Water still doing good, actually. Around April kind of bottomed and then shot up. Still kind of high on this chart, which is good. It's still going up. So Consolidated Water doing good. That's our desalination stock. Then we have Village Farms, which, oh my God, still fucking going up. Look at this craziness. So same thing since the tariff month, back in April up until now. Just shot up like crazy. So this is our agricultural stock, Village Farms. Then we have our financial sector stock. So again, from April, beginning of April, shot up, and then coming to about July, it's been correcting, it's been coming down. So there's a big hype and then sell-off. So everybody who bought into Trump's bullshit about, all the things they're going to do for crypto, then it sold off finally because people actually see reality. And then we have, well, that's really kind of peaked. We have our manufacturing stock, Stratasys. So again, in April, kind of hit this bottom. We also hit it in January of this year, around January 8th. So kind of bouncing off this line, then kind of going sideways. We have Rivian, which going back to November of last year has been kind of coming off the slower trend. Oh man, how tired I was. And then it's kind of been coming down. So it's really been going kind of sideways, not doing too much. Palantir, so big sell-off. So it's been up and to the right for a while, and then in August it's started to come down. So even after it had its billion-dollar revenue fucking earnings call or whatever, it's been selling off. So probably a lot of hype's been dying down off of that one. Then we have our CRISPR, our healthcare stock. So same thing, going back to April, hit this bottom, bounced up, started peaking here in July, then starts coming down. So this one's been selling off as well. We have AeroVironment. Same thing, kind of this bottom in April since the tariff announcement. And then it's shot up, and it had this huge candle spike right here, and then it's been selling off. So it's been coming down. And then last but not least, we have Rocket Lab, which looks like it's starting to turn around a little bit. It had a surprise, a bump up after the tariff announcement. It was shooting up, and then it started going sideways, but now it's starting to pop back up. So you see this little area right here started to pop back up. So most of these are coming down or consolidating right now after a huge run up since the tariff announcement. So now we have a little bit of fundamental analysis look. So we look at ARK. So here's a bullet point list on ARK 7 days. Significant inflows into ARK. ARK posted its second highest weekly inflow with 1.27 billion, indicating strong investor interest in high growth tech and innovation stocks. Mysterious AUM fluctuations. Dramatic spike from blah 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 blah. Bullish IPO movement ARK, or at least significant bullish cryptocurrency exchange. IPO million shares, blah blah blah. Some of this I don't really care about. On August 28th, ARK, led by Cathie Wood, bought BitMine stock during a dip and continued selling shares of Roku and DraftKings. Okay. August 26th, ARK added 13 million worth of CRISPR and Intellia stock. Okay. On August 20th, Wood bought into Robinhood, CRISPR, and Beam Therapeutics during market dips. Okay. We're going further back. Continues to emphasize market sentiment. Press reported that. Blah, blah, blah. Strategic partnerships. ARK Invest highlighted its research on decentralized finance, DeFi, comparing its evolution of SaaS and fintech platforms. That's software as a service and fintech products, suggesting ARK's focus on crypto-related investments. ARK named Sol Strategies as the exclusive staking partner of its digital asset Revolution Fund, signaling a deeper push into crypto strategies. Okay, so blah blah blah, nothing crazy. So now we go one by one. Look at our stocks. SMR stock. See what we get. So we already had big earnings on a lot of these, so there's probably just mundane information. Let's see. I feel like I already did this one. Q2 earnings, new scale reported, 7.1 year-over-year, consistent, blah blah blah. The company had specific operations, regulatory achievements. We already talked about this. Stock performance as of August 29th, SMR stock closed higher, blah blah blah. Analyst ratings, a hold rating, don't care. This person don't care. Market sentiment. Continued investor interest in nuclear energy, blah, blah, blah. SEC inquiry. An ongoing SEC inquiry into NuScale was noted, with shares falling as a result, though no new developments were reported in the past 7 days. Interesting. What is the SEC inquiring? Interesting. Nuclear sector trends. Broader nuclear energy stocks, including competitors like OKLO, saw significant gains, with SMR benefiting from the sector's momentum. New York's plan for a new U.S. reactor boosted nuclear stock sentiment. You go, New York. You fucking go, you do it. You fucking do it. That's what I want to see. SMR, okay. Like I said, we did a lot of coverage on a lot of the earnings, so. On August 29th, 2025, closed, blah, 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 the price earnings call. Reported growth of retail water sales during its Q1 2025 earnings call, blah, blah, blah. Market and financial metrics, stock speed ratio rose, blah, blah, blah. Average daily trading, blah, blah, blah. Wall Street stocks Slip during the treasury yields amid concerns of Trump tax cuts potentially impacting stocks. CW, no specific, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no real news. No real news. Nothing's happening. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Every week doesn't have to be a fucking, news event. On August 29th, yeah, this is for Village Farms. Yahoo Finance reported that Village Farms International Q2 25 earnings beat expectations, with net income surge 211%, highlighting strong financial performance. I already know about that. Post on X indicated bullish sentiment of VFF. Blah blah blah. Newser published a stock retracement recovery. Blah blah blah. Okay, nothing. So go to coin. I definitely don't mind it when nothing's happening and I don't have to go through a bunch of information. Coinbase stock closed at this price because it did a thing. That's great. The stock experienced decline. That's great. But the past week, coin rose. That's great. Market interconnects. Crypto stocks, including Coinbase, Coin, MicroStrategy, MSTR, and Circle, faced a sell-off following a post-rally decline in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes, it did. As Bitcoin fell on Ethereum rallied, Coinbase stock noted to be at the center of increased trading volume. Okay. Partnership developments. Coinbase expanded its partnership with Shopify, enabling customers to pay with USDC. Shopify payments. Coinbase payments. I think I already covered this. Coinbase announced the availability of World Liberty Financial USD1, a fast-growing stablecoin on its platform. Okay. A new blockchain-based prediction platform. The clearing company raised $15 million in seed funding with Coinbase as a backer, positioning it as a rival to Polymarket. Oh, they're going after Polymarket. Okay. Analyst sentiment ratings. Analysts overlook blah 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 blah. Social media. Coinbase unveiled its base app, described as a everything app with DEX integration, allowing instant trading of base tokens, which sparked discussion on whether Coin at 306 is a strategic buy. Coinbase highlighted its role as a crypto infrastructure partner with the Department of Commerce, emphasizing on-chain data for transparency and accessibility. The company promoted Coinbase Learn to educate people, blah, blah, blah. Coinbase clarified its hiring policy amidst reports likely to respond to security concerns, blah, blah, blah. North Korean hackers, oh, okay, seeking remote jobs. The company was featured in discussion of stable growth, blah, blah, blah. Okay, next should be what Stratasys. SYS. Q2 earnings report. Stratasys released its Q2 25 financial results on August 13th. We already covered that because it's on August 13th. Stock price movement, blah, blah, blah. Analyst sentiment, blah, blah, blah. Shareholder meeting announcement. Stratasys announced its 2025 annual general meeting of shareholders scheduled for August 25th. So that already happened. Political stock purchase on August 29th. Quiver. Yeah, I fucking remember that because their name's hilarious. Social media sentiment. Industry context. Stratasys noted for its role in additive manufacturing with Post on X suggesting benefits. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing special. I'm looking for like actual fucking news, not people's opinions, not some fucking company did a fucking, oh, my opinion is this going to be this price. I don't care. Like, what did they do? All right. Rivian stock price movement, blah, 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 blah. Over the past week, the stock 30% went blah, blah, blah. Analyst rating, price targets, look at their rating, blah, blah, blah. The average 12-month price target, blah, blah, blah. Market sentiment, Post on X bullish sentiment, highlights, blah, blah, blah. Technical analysis, the next Rivian is a accumulation pattern, blah, blah, blah. Corporate developments. Rivian's official X account posted promotional content focusing on the R1 Quad Motors off-road capabilities and National Dog Day, though these were marketing focused and not directly tied to financial news. Well, they're still doing stuff, and again, that's all I don't know. What are they doing? Even if it's for fucking like showing off or whatever. Like, that's what companies have to do. You gotta sell your shit. Broader context on major news, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Love it when it's a slow week. Makes this so much quicker and easier for me. PLTR, Rivian, PLTR. Stock performance, market sentiment, Palantir stock price experienced decline. Over the past 10 days, stock drop, blah, blah, blah. Yep. All-time high. Analyst and investor insights. Published analyst Dan Ives raised the price target, blah, blah, blah. Tip ranks reported consensus hold, blah, blah, blah. City analysis, blah, blah, blah. Francis Stacy highlighted Palantir's ability, blah, blah, blah. Corporate developments. Palantir announced a strategic partnership with nuclear company to develop the nuclear operating systems. Oh, I've seen this. An AI-driven platform for nuclear reactor construction, leveraging Palantir's Foundry platform. This aligns with U.S. goals for nuclear energy expansion. That is good. The company expanded its partnership with SOMPO Holdings in Japan, enhanced AI-driven solutions for senior care, claims processing, and underwriting expected to yield $10 million in annual financial improvements. Oh, interesting. Working with Japan, I like it. Help the Japanese. Palantir's FedStart program welcomed Unstructured.io, aiming to accelerate federal compliance for government deployments, reinforcing Palantir's expertise in secure data solutions. Okay. Insider activity. Alex Karp sold 400,000 shares last week, contributed to a 0.6% device tip. Yeah, man, you got a profit. Dude, have you seen that chart? I'd be taking profits too. Are you kidding me? I'm surprised it took this long. Posts on X reflected mixed sentiment. Some users criticizing insider selling, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, people are upset when people have worked their ass off building a company, all of a sudden want to sell shares to make money. Like, these people built these things. Who cares if they fucking sell their shares? It's when the company goes down, right? When the company's failing, that's different. If you're selling your fucking shares at all-time high profiting, good for you. You look like a genius. Market and sector context. Palantir stock was impacted by broader market concerns about AI stock valuations. 9% ROI, blah, blah. NVIDIA's strong Q2 earnings bolstered confidence in Palantir's growth. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick indicated the Trump administration is considering stakes in defense contractors like Palantir, which could lead to a short-term stock price correction. Dude, they better not fucking... That shit where they did that with Intel, fucking nationalizing Intel, that's communist as fuck. They better not do that with Palantir. Technical and trader insidings. TradeView noted a neutral, I don't care. Defense, the Defiance Daily, I don't care. Short interest, I don't care. Earnings financial, Palantir's Q2 results. I already know about that. Company rule of 40, score of 94, I don't care. All this stuff is kind of pointless. CRSP. Crisp. Got that crisp. CRSP. Stock price movement. Yep. Stock price has risen. Yep. Over the past week. Yep. NS rating. Yep. Yep. That's don't care. Investment activity. Kathy Woods ARK Investment purchased 124,000 shares of Crisp on August 27th and 189,000 shares on August 25th, indicating significant buying interest. Dang, I wish I could just buy like 124,000 shares of like anything. ARK Investment also invested $13 million in CRISPR and Intellia Therapeutics on August 26, 2025, and over $46 million in biotech stocks, including CRISP on August 18, 2025. PulseOnX noted ARK's continue buying of CRISP, with some users speculating on insider knowledge. I mean, like, yeah, when you're giving a company millions of dollars, I'm sure they're probably talking to you about stuff. Duh. Market and sentiment insights. CRISP is trading in the middle of the 52 range, don't care. Massive falling wedge pattern, don't care. Sentiment X, other fucking thing. Clinical and business updates. Okay, no new clinical trial or specific business updates was reported in the past 7 days, but earlier August reports of CRISPR TQ. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, the company's focused on expanding Casgevy treatment. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. AVAV. AV. Global production ramping up for drone industry. PR Newswire reported that global production for the drone industry, particularly for defense and military operations, is rapidly increasing, which should positively impact AeroVironment as a key player in unmanned aircraft systems. Needham's positive outlook. Don't care. Stock price movement. Don't care. Integrity Security Services Partnership. August 26, AeroVironment partnered with Integrity Security Services to develop a new network V2X platform offering ultra-low latency and high scalability for connected vehicles, potentially enhancing AVAV's technological portfolio. Interesting. Earnings announcement scheduled. AeroVironment announced it will report its financial results for the first quarter of fiscal year 2026, ending August 2nd, 2025, after market close on September 3rd. Okay, so next week, so this is week 7, so week 8, We should see how the earnings did. Good. Looking forward to that. That's actually interesting. Not people's fucking opinions, right? I want to see what they did. I want to see the numbers. Can't call this the weekly numbers video and not focus on the numbers, right? Analyst coverage and price targets. Blah, blah, blah. You're just talking about shit I could look at on a chart. I don't need your opinion. Technical analysis. Blah, blah, blah. I do technical analysis. A blue candle. Dude, all these fucking terms. Was a falling wedge, the blue candle. This shit's stupid. Market B reported a new sentiment. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck your sentiment. I don't care. Or Rocket Lab. Oh, someone has an opinion about the stock. That's cute. I don't care. Stock performance. Blah, blah, blah. I could look at a chart too. The stock rose. Blah, blah, blah. I could look at a chart too. Year to date. Yeah. I could look at a chart as well. I can see all that. Corporate developments. Launch Complex 3 opening. On August 28th, 2025, Rocket Lab officially opened Launch Complex 3 at Wallops Island, Virginia. A key milestone for its Neutron reusable rocket. The Neutron, aimed at supporting national security, constellation deployment, and human spaceflight missions. Let's go, Neutron. That's the one. 70th. Oh yeah, this is still good. I'll say it again. Rocket Lab successfully launched its 70th Electron mission on August 23rd, 2025, from Launch Complex 1 in Mahia, New Zealand. Mahia. I don't know. Solidifying its position as a leader in small satellite launches. Good job. 70th. Good job. Analyst updates. Roth Capital raised price target. Blah blah blah. I should become one of these fucking analysts and just put out random ass price targets on shit. I'll probably get attention for it too. But it's fucking so dumb. Analyst consensus for 13 analysts. Blah blah. Don't care. Top analysts don't care. Market sentiment don't care. Retail traders don't care. Strategic investments. Rocket Lab announced expanding U.S. investments for national security programs and semiconductor manufacturing, supported by $23.9 million contract to boost semiconductor capacity. Damn, I can't talk today. The company secured a position in $1.45 billion Department of Defense contract for a hypersonic test flight. Oh yeah, using its HASTE rocket scheduled for Q1 2026 from Launch Complex 2. I'm looking forward to that. This HASTE, I think it's the Electron rocket, but modified. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. It's not Neutron. It's not like the new big one. I think they've done modifications to their existing one for certain things. Rocket Lab held its annual stockholder meeting on August 29th, though specific outcomes were not detailed in available sources. Cool. So that's all our data for a short portfolio. Oops. So there we go. Just the outline of kind of what we're looking for. So this is our aggressive portfolio, our volatile portfolio. Anyway, as always, hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to continue following this portfolio. So if you have any questions, comments, or criticisms, let me know. Have a good day.